The balloons go up in the air. The atmosphere is festive at Atlanta Stadium. This is first half action. Only minutes remaining. The handoff to Alty Taylor of the Lions, number 42. The Lions leading 6-3 at this point. And Alty running wide right, as you saw, and then cutting back in brilliantly. Picks up 32 yards. This is the very next play. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first half. The score, as I said, 6-3. And Steve Owens, number 36, former Heisman Trophy winner from Oklahoma, moves out wide and goes in for the tally. Detroit leads 13-3. Now early in the third quarter, and they're struggling. Atlanta is to fight back. Bob Berry has just handed off to Art Malone, who's become an outstanding running back in the National Football Conference. He moves in for the touchdown. It's 13-10. Now, after that kickoff, this is the first play after the Atlanta kickoff, and Greg Landry drops back and throws, as you see, to Ron Jesse, number 89. Jesse moves all the way downfield. It's an 82-yard play, touchdown. Detroit 20, Atlanta 10. Now we're in the second play of the fourth quarter. That's Bob Berry, the Atlanta quarterback, throwing to and hitting Art Malone. Touchdown. At this moment, it's the Lions 20, the Falcons 17. The Falcons come back with a field goal. It's 20-20. And now, here's Bill Bell again for Atlanta, kicking a field goal that's good. This time it's 23-20 Atlanta with only 2:52 left in the game. Quickly, Greg Landry strikes back. Downfield to his back, Alty Taylor, number 42 again. Taylor and Steve Owens have combined to give Detroit one of the best 1-2 running punches in the National Football League. We now have just 47 seconds left in the game. Landry attempts to hit Ron Jesse, again, number 89. Pass is incomplete, but the flag goes down. An interference penalty called, and so Detroit has the ball on the Atlanta 3-yard line. Now we have just 39 seconds left. Again, the handoff to number 36, Steve Owens. This time he goes around the right side, sheds the tacklers, as you see. He's in for the touchdown, no matter that the extra point was blocked. The Lions beat the Falcons 26-23. Lambeau Stadium. The Chicago Bears going against the reborn Green Bay Packers because they've been playing great football. And there you see a fumble after a Bobby Douglas handoff. The ball is picked up by Clarence Williams. He dashes 21 yards into the end zone. Quickly, the Pack leads 7-0. This action, of course, in the first quarter. Now we're in the second quarter, and it's 7-3 Packers. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the half. Number 16, Scott Hunter, the heir successor to Bart Starr, the youngster from Alabama, throwing deep downfield, intended for Dave Davis. But watch this. The ball deflected by Joe Taylor of the Bears, and then Johnny Staggers, the former Missourian, who played his college ball for Dan Devine, now his pro coach, gets the ball while in the air, carries it in for the score, and the Pack leads the Bears 14-3. Now we're early in the fourth quarter. The Pack is leading 17-10. Bobby Douglas, the southpaw quarterback, whom some say should be a running back, not a quarterback, throws a 46-yard pass, in effect, to George Farmer as he storms downfield after the reception. Chicago Bears can fool you, even though they're still winless. This is 4 plays later. It's 4th and 2 from the 2. And watch Bobby Douglas scrambling in. And suddenly, the Chicago Bears have tied the Pack at 17-17. This Packer team, as I said, is a different team this year. We've now got 34 seconds left in the game, and this is their new place kicker, Markle, the youngster from Hillsdale. And it's good. And the Pack beats the Bears 20-17. And next week, the Pack at 3-1 against the Detroit Lions at 3-1 on Monday Night Football. Well, somebody caused the Minnesota Vikings to be snake bit. We've got 1 minute 43 seconds left in the game. The Vikings ahead of the Cardinals 17-12, and that's Gary Quazzo, the former Viking quarterback, hitting the rookie from Oregon, Bobby Moore. Touchdown, and suddenly the St. Louis Cardinals lead 19-17. Now we've got 4 seconds, as you can see, left in the game. And Minnesota is setting up for a field. Fred Cox, it's a chippy shot, 26 yards out. But look, he misses. The ball hits the upright, and so it's 19-17 St. Louis. Let's look at it again in slow motion. The snap. The The approach by Freddie Cox. The boot. Now watch closely. Defensive back Roger Whaley apparently climbing up his teammate Rose back. Apparently touches the football. And indeed, the trajectory of the ball seems to have changed in flight. The ball hits the goalposts, and astonishingly, the powerhouse Purple People Eaters have lost 3 of their first 4 games of the season. Shea Stadium, New York City. Key game, American Football Conference. Still unbeaten Miami against the presumably challenging Jets. This is action in the second quarter. The Jets leading 7-0. Bob Greasy dropping back, hitting Howard Twilley, number 81, who's all alone. Quickly, the score is tied at 7-7. We move to action later in the second quarter. Once again, Greasy has marched his team downfield. Now the handoff to number 21, Jimmy Kick. He's in, 6 yards in the touchdown. Miami 14, the Jets 7. Let's go to the third quarter. Miami's now leading 17-7. Joe Willie Namath trying to rally his forces. Back in the pocket, throwing deep downfield to the number 1 draft choice from Jackson State, Jerry Barkham. Wearing number 83, the number that George Sauer Jr. used to wear. No, Miami did not get it. The pass completed, a 52-yard gain. That led to a Bobby Howfield field goal, 17-7. 17-10, rather. Now we move to the very end of the game, early in the fourth quarter. Emerson Boozer scores to make it 24-17. Later, Miami a field goal. That's it. This is Norm Snead, apparently reborn after years of failure, years of hope but no success, at Yankee Stadium against the helpless New Orleans Saints. We're midway in the first quarter, and that's Snead dropping back. What a passing percentage he's got this year. Touchdown pass to the back from Southern California, Charlie Evans. 7-0 Giants. Well, late in the first quarter, it's 10-0 Giants. The handoff to Charlie Evans, number 31, who scored 3 times this day. He's in for the touchdown, and they're piling it up. 17-0 Giants over New Orleans. Now we're late in the second quarter. It's 24-0 at this point. I told you about Charlie Evans. Here he is again. 8 yards in. Touchdown. The Giants leading 31-0. They haven't had a day like this in years. We're just 3 plays later. 15 seconds left in the half. Archie Manning, out of Ole Miss, number 8, scrambling the way he used to in college. Looking deep downfield. Throwing. To number 83, Dave Parks, once the leading pass receiver in the National Football League. That was back in '66, and New Orleans is on the scoreboard. It's 31-7 Giants at halftime. Now we're in the third quarter. Norm Snead again. A 14-yard touchdown pass. You will see it. To Don Herman, the youngster from Waynesburg. And so the Giants are ahead, 38-7. Scan excitement here. We are late in the third quarter, or at least moving to it. And they're finally playing Bob Grimm, acquired from the Vikings in the Tarkenton trade. Snead to Bob Grimm. Hits him. Touchdown. 45-7. Well, not a good day for the New Orleans Saints, to put it in the form of understatement. Here you see Manning dropping back. Manning finally hitting Danny Abramowitz, and so New Orleans scores. That made it 45-14. It wound up 45-21, no contest.